It is quite literally a dark day in history. And that means it's time to talk. Now, there are lots of things that we could talk about. Lots and lots and lots of things that we could discuss. But today, I want to discuss common courtesy. You see, yesterday I had an interesting experience at the movies, where common courtesy on two sides created a nice little sandwich that I got caught in the middle of. I was at the Regal Theater on East Street in San Bernardino, watching the Infinity War movie for the second time with a dear friend of mine that I've known over 11 years. We met each other at martial arts, and we've kept close all this time now. He has a habit.
He talks through every movie.
He is one of those people, guys. And I have tried so many times to get him to be quiet and respect everybody else in the theater, but he insists that every movie come with a personal commentary from him. This time he got us in trouble. There was this girl and her family sitting in the row directly in front of us, and throughout the entire movie, I kept getting glared at by this little girl. And every single time she glared at me, is because my dear friend was talking. And every time I asked him to stop. But did he? Only for a short amount of time. So we get to the credits. We made it through the movie. She didn't ask us to stop talking. She didn't call management. Okay, home stretch. We're going to get out of here, and hopefully everybody can have a great day. Well, we get to the end credits. And as everyone knows from Marvel movies, after the credits comes the extra little tidbit to tell you what's coming next. And I love the little tidbit at the end of Infinity War. So right before it started, it had not started yet. The credits were still rolling. The credits were right at the end. I went, yeah, end credit scene! That was all I had said other than be quiet this entire movie. But this girl turns around at me and she says, you need to shut the F up. And I'm sitting here going, I wasn't even the one talking. I'm trying to get these guys to be quiet. Why are you yelling at me? So I told her, you need to shut the F up. Because I don't care if you're 2 years old or 100 years old. You do not tell me to be quiet, especially using profanity, when I am not the one being loud. That was the first time the entire movie that I've been loud. So I'm kind of like, really? Really? Well, she turns around, jumps up in her seat, and wants to start this whole situation. So, I got lucky. She got lucky. We both got lucky. Because she had turned around in her seat in a way where I could reach forward, and she had these little cat ears on. I could have grabbed those ears off and thrown them somewhere down in the theater, just to get her to shut just to get her to shut up. Because I'm sitting here like, I have not talked this entire movie, and you're yelling at me and cursing at me. And people who know me know that if you treat me a certain way, I will dish that back in a very justified way, right back at you. You yell at me, I'll yell right back. You threaten me, let's go. No problem. Thankfully, the people she was with told her, hey, it's starting. And we all watched the end credits. The little scene. Fine, good deal. Well, when we got out of the theater, everybody was talking about it. And I mentioned that, if she had tried to hit me in the theater, I would have taken her ears off. I think that's pretty fair. This girl's definitely under 18. I'm not going to hit a kid. This girl's definitely got an attitude problem. So if she wants to start something, I will make sure that she knows I'm not afraid to get involved here. So I said I would take her ears off if she had come after me. Well, she heard me. And so she came running up. Oh, you want my ears, huh? Attitude. And I turned around and I'm like, well, I'm not going to back down from this challenge because this girl obviously has a problem with authority or people at least telling her the same thing that she told them. She told me to F up. I told her to F up. We're even. There's no problem here. My friends asked me what I was going to do. I told them what I was going to do. She's the one who stepped up and wanted to have this little challenge. She was the one threatening me in the first place. And so I just put out my hand. I said, sure, I'll take them, please. She walks up to me. She said she was going to punch me in the face. And I just turned to her. And me being who I am, I said, that sounds like a clear lawsuit. Go right ahead. And I stood just like this and gave her the opportunity to hit me. I'm not looking for a fight, but I'm also not going to have someone yell at me thinking that there's not going to be consequences. I'll get to that. Basically, she backed down because her brother pulled her aside, and her sister or her mom, I couldn't tell, called us a-holes. Which I think was fair because my friend was talking through the entire movie, and guilty by association. You know, if your friend starts something and you're still with them, you gotta take responsibility somewhere down the road. But the point of this story is not who did what right, who did what wrong. Because I know I could have done things better, and this person definitely could have done things better. Because if she had asked me to be quiet, I would have been quiet, and I would have even moved just so that they can talk over there. She could have yelled at them. Nobody asked me. Nobody talked to me. All I got was yelled at because I got excited. And the movie hadn't even, the little movie at the end hadn't even started. So I'm like, what's the problem? I'm excited about this. This is going to be awesome. You know, like, I'm just having a great time. And then, you know, they come out and they're threatening to punch me. And I'm sitting here going like, please do. I'm not saying this as authority. I'm just saying this as I know what I can do in response to that. So you punch me in the face, I will respond to it. And your parents will not be happy. So go right ahead because I don't care. I could use the money. Just saying. I'm not so happy, but I'm having a crazy life right now. So I could definitely use a little extra money. That's all I'm saying. You know, plus I know some of the guys who work there, so that would have been fun. But bottom line is courtesy. Okay, if you're in a theater or anywhere, try to not disrupt the people around you. We all are living in our own lives. We all cannot always 100% avoid disrupting people. But we can try our best to be aware of our surroundings and be considerate of people. Now, if you're on the other side of that and somebody's not being considerate, don't go running around cursing at them or threatening to punch them in the face. Ask them nicely. And if they don't want to concede to what you're asking, take the appropriate action. Talk to the management of an establishment, talk to the security that might be provided, you know, get someone who can help you have a conversation to resolve the issue. Even if that means calling the police. Do what you gotta do, but don't go around starting conflict that doesn't need to be happening. Because I was just going to try walking out of that theater, and my friend asked me a question, so I answered the question. I wasn't talking smack about her. I was just saying this is what I was going to do if she tried something to me. Like, she was going to do this, so I was going to do this. I was just telling what was going to happen if she did something. I was not trying to talk smack or disrespect her, but that's how she took it, and she wanted to start a situation, and I'm just like, all right, if we're going to do this, let's do it. Like, I'm not one to back down from a fight. I never have been. That's why I got into martial arts, to learn to control myself. Because my response was not to punch this little girl in the face. My response was to let her punch me in the face. Like, legally, I can respond to that now. I'm not going to go around beating up every person I see, especially someone who's underage. If that was an adult, if they started it, we'll do what we got to do. That's fine. And if I lose, I'm still going to get you legally because I'm going to follow you out to your car, have one of my friends follow you out to your car, we're going to get your license plate information. I make my own luck, basically. But the point is, why get there? Have courtesy. And have the smarts to be able to go to the people who are authorized and trained to take care of the situation. Security, police, management, whatever you got to do. Customer service. I don't know. Just remember that we are in very close quarters. There are people everywhere around us. And the goal is to be productive and positive. And we can't do that if we're yelling at each other or if we're being inconsiderate at the movie theaters or just in life in general. The point of the story is just to share with you a situation that was not the best, so that I can learn from it, so that you can learn from it, and so that we can move forward knowing that we are capable of doing much, much better with our lives. We had an intense day, and we're going to have an intense future. This has been James Hahn. I love you guys. See you soon. Hey guys, thanks for joining me today on another adventure. If you like what you saw, please feel free to share, like, and subscribe. If you didn't like what you saw for any reason, please feel free to leave a comment, and of course, there's always the dreaded dislike button. If you'd like to communicate with me, feel free to contact me either through Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. They can all be found under my name, James Eugene Hahn. If you'd like to support me financially, feel free to check out my Patreon link as well. Whatever we do in the future, it'll be intense. Hope to see you there.